Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an extra special video for you guys. I wanted to review Taylor Swift's new album, Lover. It just dropped at midnight and I am like super excited about it. I have loved Taylor Swift from the very beginning. I have been lucky enough to see her in concert. I saw her on the Red Tour and it was like the best night of my life. I seen her in LA and it was just amazing. I cannot wait. I'm hoping that she announces a tour soon. I have a feeling that she will because this album is just amazing. Yeah, this album is just impeccable, you guys. I am so obsessed. I love it so much. It dropped at midnight, like I said, and I have been listening to it like non-stop ever since. The kids love it. They've been like dancing around to it. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of talk a little more in depth about it, give my reviews, let you guys know my favorite songs, and yeah, I hope you guys go out and get it. I also plan to go get all 4 of the deluxe albums at Target later, and I just cannot wait. She released 30 pages in each deluxe album from her own personal like journals. That's just so awesome. I don't know. I just love Taylor Swift and I feel like we would be the best of friends. So Taylor, if you're watching this, hit me up. Let's be besties. So personally, I think that this song possibly might be in reference to her breakup with Calvin Harris. Of course, not positive, but that is just my vibe that I'm getting from the song, and it's super catchy. Love the lyrics, and it's definitely a great one to blast and just kind of let your exes and any past, you know, grudges, anything like that, just blast the song, let them go. Love the lyric, I forgot that you existed and I thought that it would kill me but it didn't. I just think that's awesome because you can kind of really relate. Like, there's been some relationships in my life that have ended, or like that when I thought about ending, I'm like, oh my god, how would I like go on, how would I live? But you do, you get over it and you get to a point in your life where you're like, oh my god, like who even cares? Like, I look back on some and I'm just like, it's not even like a second thought in my mind. So I totally love that lyric. Okay, the next song on the album is Cruel Summer, and this one I can totally relate to. This one just really gives me that vibe of like a romance that you have that is just a hot mess from the beginning. There's like secrets and drinking and a bunch of issues, and he's not like the nicest guy. He's not who you should be with, but there's something about him that just keeps you like entangled, and I've definitely been there. I've definitely dated my share of bad boys, and it's just a mess, and they're not who you should be with, but you just want to be. And this song, I don't know, it's short and it's just to the point, a doomed romance. Like, it's not gonna go anywhere, but you're just stuck in it and you know you should get out, but you don't want to. Like, I don't know, I really like it. It's kind of like a little bit dark and edgy and just definitely a really good one to play. Next song is Lover, and without a doubt that is my top favorite from the album. It's just like a really like mesmerizing, almost just beautiful love song that you hear it and you just want to like dance with your husband or your boyfriend or the love of your life, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever. It's definitely gonna be like the highly played song at wedding receptions. I can almost guarantee it. It's just beautiful and it just makes you feel good and just makes me think of like being so deeply, madly in love, like your love of your life, soulmate, best friend. Like, this song is just, it nails it. It hits it out of the park. It is just definitely the love song of 2019, and it's gonna carry on forever because people are gonna have it in their wedding videos, and it's just beautiful. Definitely one of her very best in my opinion. Absolutely love it. And I wanted to pick like a favorite lyric, but honestly like the entire song is like my favorite. I can't even choose one. Love your heart's been borrowed, mine's been blue, all's well that ends well to end up with you. That is totally beautiful. But I also really love Can I Go Where You Go, Can We Always Be This Close. I just think she just nailed it with these lyrics, and it's like her whole heart is just in this album completely, and I love it. It's like raw and real, and you can totally tell she's so madly in love. And girl, I'm so happy for you. Like, you've been through enough shit. You deserve love. You deserve all the real, true, happy love. And this one is just badass. I love this song, and for years in like the press and stuff, women in general, but especially Taylor Swift, have been like knocked for dating people, and like obviously she's a celebrity, so all of her, you know, relationships are like right there for you, but women date, men date, but obviously for years, you know, men can sleep with a bunch of women and it's not a big deal, but if we do it, we're like sluts and it's just horrible, and oh my gosh, like how could you, whatever. But this song is just awesome. It just kind of kicks all the stereotypes and just shows you that if she was the man, if we were men doing this, it would be like praised, it'd be awesome. And it's just messed up. Our world is like so backwards, but I love this song. It's a good one to just turn up and just sing and really, really enjoy it. And I really, really, really love this one. I just love the whole beat and the feel to it. It's just one that, like, when I'm driving, I just turn it up and I sing right along with her, and it's just a really emotional, I just feel like it's probably a lot about like her own personal life and dating. I mean, I can't imagine, dating is hard enough as just a regular person like myself, but I cannot imagine trying to do it if you're a celebrity. You've got like the world's eyes on you, and then you have to wonder like if the people that are dating you really want to date you for you, or if it's just wanting to be a part of like this bigger picture that is your life. And I don't know, that's just the vibe I get, that it's kind of all about her relationships as like a celebrity and how difficult it is. And yeah, I really like it though. I love the beat, and just the whole vibe of it is just amazing. I love it. Really fun and sexy and flirty, and it just has a really, really good tune to it. I love it. I love the lyrics, just a really good vibe, and it's super fun. And I do really love the lyric, he knows he better lock it down or I won't stick around. I love that. I don't know, I love it. Taylor's awesome. So I think this song has a whole lot of feeling, emotion, and experience in it, and to me it kind of like throws back to, okay, first like her early years when she was a country artist and just being young and vulnerable and having like this idea of what life was going to be like and love and all of this stuff. And then it kind of talks about all of her like big experiences. I feel like she references like the drama with Kanye and Kim. It's about when she just kind of hides from the world with Joe. References like Kim and Kanye and how they like had it out against her, and basically like the whole Reputation time period when everyone was just like really dogging her. And I think there's a lot of that in there, and just a lot of reference to a really kind of crappy time in her life. Personally, my own personal opinion. So I think it probably references some older songs as well, possibly like Long Live or You Belong With Me, like way back then when she was just like playing her guitar as a country star and life was like great. And she and I think she also really references Joe in this as well, as being like the heartbreak prince. Like when she was completely broken, he was still there and he scooped her up and, you know, just showed her what real love really was. This is definitely top. This is like, Lover was like my first favorite, complete favorite, and then Paper Rings is definitely my second favorite. I love this song. I've been like singing it all day. Like, oh, I'm just obsessed with it. I love it so, so much. My all-time favorite lyric is, I like shiny things, but I'd marry you with paper rings. That is just, oh, I don't know, it just pulls at my heartstrings. It's like a fresh relationship, like brand new, when everything is just so great and so new and you're just so madly in love. And I don't know, I just love it. It's such a catchy beat and the vibe is just awesome. I love how she talks about wanting like the dreary Mondays and the complications, and you know, even on the bad days, like she wants all of that. And when you're really actually truly in love, you want all of that with the person that you're with. You want their good days, their bad days, you want the best sides of them, you want to be there for them through their worst sides. It's definitely like up there. Lover and Paper Rings are my tops so far. Then we have Cornelia Street, and I just definitely, when I started listening to this song, at first I thought it was about a past relationship, but by the time I finished the song, I totally thought this one was about Joe as well. Just her lyric, hope I never lose you, I hope it never ends, I'd never walk Cornelia Street again. I just totally think that's about Joe. I've read that Cornelia Street is actually in the West Village in New York, and that's like where she met him, so, or like she lived there around the time that she met him, so I'm just assuming it's about him. Just love it. I love the song. Taylor just like nails it with the whole album, every song, every lyric. I don't know how she does it. She's like a creative genius, but this is just another amazing song. Okay, and then we have Death by a Thousand Cuts, and this one is just really raw and emotional and just about a terrible, terrible breakup, and totally just sucks. I mean, the song doesn't suck, the song is amazing, but it's just like a totally terrible, terrible, devastating breakup, and we hear that. I mean, Death by a Thousand Cuts, like, horrible. And I can relate. I've had some really bad breakups as well. The lyric, I get drunk but it's not enough because the morning comes and you're not my baby, like, that is just breakup anthem right there. That is like a breakup anthem, I feel like, because it's true. Like, and especially when you're younger, even when you're older too. I mean, I've been married for like 5 years, so I haven't dated in a long time, but I remember some of my breakups, like, you would do anything to just feel better. Like, get drunk, you know, you're having a great time at night, but then you wake up and you're like, oh my god, I'm still alone. You know, like, it still didn't work out. It just totally speaks to me and like myself years ago, going through like really tough breakups, or even just having like a really bad fight the night before. Just that song totally speaks to me, and it's raw and real and really freaking good. I also really like You Said It Was a Great Love, one for the ages, but if the story's over, why am I still writing pages? That is just like just another amazing lyric. Okay, then we have a super fun one, London Boy. This is obviously all about Joe, and it is just such a good one. Like, I'm just so happy that she found love, and it's, I don't know, it's just a really good, upbeat, just sexy, fun, flirty song. I totally love it. Then we have Soon You'll Get Better, and I seriously like cried listening to this song. It's obviously about her mom and her mom's cancer, and I just can't even fathom. The song is just, it's heartbreaking, and it's her emotion, and for her to put this kind of like realness on the album. I mean, she's always real in her albums, but this is obviously straight from her heart about her own mom. Like, it just, I don't know, I can't even say much about it, because I just commend her for putting that on her album and just really letting us see that raw, real, you know, really difficult side of her in her life. And I just pray that her mom gets better every day, honestly. Like, I don't know. Now, like, having my own kids, it just puts a whole new perspective on being a mom and having your mom, and like, I don't know, it's a beautiful, beautiful, terribly sad song, but it's really, really good. This is another really good one. It is kind of like a slower song, but she references like religion and false gods. She has some like New York references as well. It's a really, really good one. I think the relationship is like ending in this song. Not sure which relationship, but it's just another really, really good one. Which is just awesome, amazing, such a good dance song. I will literally put this on for my kids and they will just dance all over the house. Love it. I love what it means, what it stands for. She talks all about LGBTQ rights in it. Just has a ton of gay icons in it, just amazing people in the music video. The message is just wonderful. I love it. I love this song. The beat, the vibe, the lyrics, the whole message, it's just perfect and exactly what our world needed. It's just a hit. It's awesome. I can't help but kind of think she's somehow referring back to December, or maybe it just kind of gives me that like vibe, just where she's like apologizing, taking blame for her part. Maybe she like thought something was going on with a relationship that really wasn't, like maybe assumed, just an example, like assumed they were flirting with someone and they weren't, and a huge fight escalated, just something like that. That's just the vibe I get from it. But it's like slower and full of emotion, and just another really, really good song. To me, it's just really about knowing who you are and accepting every part of you and just going with it. Like, I absolutely love it. It's one that you can dance to, really vibe with, and I just love the message behind it. I absolutely love it, and it's definitely a top favorite. The friends fall in love and they're, you know, together happily ever after. I just love the song. I love the lyrics. I absolutely love it, and it's definitely a top favorite. On the album is Daylight, and this one actually almost was the title of the album, which obviously tells us that there's a lot of meaning behind it and that it's a really special song. It says, I once believed love would be burning red, but it's golden like daylight. I just think it's like an evolution of Taylor Swift. Obviously each album is, and each album is based on a different time in her life, and I just think this one is like just mainly so full of hope and happiness and love, and kind of like what she was going for and reaching for throughout all these albums. Now she's finally got it. She's finally truly happy, and she realizes that love, you know, isn't exactly what she thought it was, you know, when she was 16. It's different, and the path to get there is not always how you think it's gonna be. Like when you're 16 and think of being in love, you know, you have one idea of how it is and how it looks and how it feels, but as you get older and as you experience different relationships, they're all full of their own, you know, obstacles, and each relationship is different and teaches you new things. But when you finally find that true, real, honest, raw love, it just changes your whole mindset on love altogether. And I think she did this album beautifully. I think it is extremely well written. It is full of emotion, both good and bad. It's full of like heart-wrenching heartbreak and the best kind of love ever. And I don't know, I love it. It was just amazing. It's one that I am going to be playing forever. Wish I could get married again, not, you know, to someone else, but just have my wedding again, because I would totally play Lover or Paper Rings. Like, I just, oh, it's such a good album. It just really makes you feel good, and I just think she did an impeccable job. And yeah, hats off to you, Taylor. I'm so glad you found love, and I'm so glad that you shared all of this emotion and realness with us. So yeah, you guys should definitely go pick up Lover. I am gonna go get all 4 deluxe albums at Target and read through her journals and just pretend that we really are best friends. But yeah, I just love this album. 10 out of 10 for me. It's amazing. There isn't a bad song on the album. Not that she's ever had a bad song in my opinion, but there are just so many good things about each song, and I just love them all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Taylor Swift's album Lover. Go ahead and leave me any comments down below and let me know what your favorite track is on the album. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.